Hey, what's up YouTube? Steamtown Gamer, and this is Resident Evil 6. So as you know that if you've seen my channel or even grazed past my channel, you would know that I love the Resident Evil games and have recorded many of them. In fact, I've still got a few more that I need to go through. Now the reason I'm playing this is because Resident Evil 7, otherwise known as Resident Evil Biohazard, is coming out in the near future, the 27th of January, and it's the 14th today, so it's not too far away. What's different about Resident Evil 6 is that compared to the other games where you can play as one character and maybe another one, we're going to be playing as several, in fact. It's going to be pretty insane. It's going to open up some new characters as well. It's going to show some backstories, a lot of that sort of stuff. So we're playing as Leon. If you may not know, Leon saved the President's daughter in Resident Evil 4, Ashley, and is now buddies with the President of the United States. So that's pretty sweet. This president was the one responsible for nuking Raccoon City. When the biohazard outbreak started, they purposely nuked the Raccoon City and made up the story how it was a nuclear reactor. And now the president wants to come clean, and then of course things go wrong. So yeah, let's get into it. I know with the new one that's coming out shortly, they're going to go back to their roots. I'm really surprised about that. I do want to say, a lot of people are very skeptical about what's going to happen.
Bioorganic weapons are a global threat. Start working with the rest of the world. We have to come to it might create more problems. It's time we take responsibility. We want to have any chance. I've always valued your friendship, Leon.
Stay right where you are. Mr. President! Don't make me do this.
Leon essentially had to shoot his own friend. So that's Helen, who's next to him.
It's all my fault. I did this.
What are you talking about?
Tolox Cathedral. I'll explain everything there, Agent Kennedy.
How do you know my name?
So she knows a lot more what she's letting on.
Hunnigan.
Thank God you're both all right.
How do you two know each other?
That's Helena Harper. She's been with the Secret Service since last year. I can't tell you how good it is to hear you two are all right. Look, I hate to rush introductions, but I need a report on your situation.
I just shot the president.
He had already been infected by the time we found him. Leon did what he had to. He saved my life.
God help us. All right, I'll submit the report. You two just focus on getting the hell out of there. The virus has already spread 3 miles past the campus perimeter, and it's not slowing down. You need to hurry.
Not before we check out Tolox Cathedral. Agent Kennedy's got a lead that might tell us who's responsible for this.
That's
Leon,
her.
is that true?
She wants him to lie.
Yeah. I think I might have something.
Roger that. I'll map out the safest access route. Keep your radio on.
He wants to bang her.
I got a lead?
You will if you come with me.
So do I. I would lie in his situation. I mean, come on. So basically, it's her sister. That's the lead. And once again, when we get there, it's the whole you know, weird contraptions. It looks like, how can a state-of-the-art laboratory be behind this old rundown graveyard,
Adam,
essentially,
I'm
where
sorry.
you need a family seal to open a door and crap like that.
So what's so special about this church? You have some sins to confess?
It's hard to explain. If I don't tell you at the cathedral, you may not believe me.
So I actually got a similar jacket to Leon. I'm gonna go and probably, if I get 1,000 views from Resident Evil 6, I'm gonna go out and buy a Resident Evil jacket, probably a Leon replica jacket.
You're gonna tell me everything once we get to the cathedral. Deal?
Deal.
Deal. It tells us where to go. I can't pull out my weapon yet. Okay. Can't run. That's my health. It shows health and ammunition. So the president was visiting a campus, probably to make his speech. IVY University. Ivy University. And Hunnigan just said that the virus is spreading, which means the zombies are spreading.
You see
That's
one of
basically
them,
what
aim
you're
for the
saying.
head. It's your best bet.
Got it.
This is where the reception was gonna be. They'd all be here eating dinner right now if...
You think anyone survived?
A couple people
I
did,
hope so.
yes. What are those? Streamers, stuff like that. This is really interesting. I love how the effects of the colors work. They're sort of like, you know, very dark. This game is very dark. I mean that in a literal way.
I can't believe this is
the
happening
game just
again.
uses a lot of shadows.
It's just like Raccoon.
The Raccoon City incident. You were one of the survivors.
Yeah, I'll never forget it. We're going to this cathedral of yours. But if you really did have a hand in this, you can kiss your freedom goodbye.
I know.
Nice. Moving stars.
What was that?
Only one way to find out. Let's go.
Now we can actually move. I'm not pushing anything to make him run, I'm just moving. I love how the effects of the colors, the different colors, stuff like that. As I was saying before, this game is very dark. I mean, and of course, in a literal sense, this game is, just the color of the game itself is quite dark. It uses shadows, it just uses a lot of dark colors, point blank. So, you know, compared to the other games where you would fight in broad daylight, you're fighting at night. Which does make a sort of atmosphere. What's that say? President Adam Benford. I'm guessing he was supposed to sit around here. I wonder what they were serving. It looks good. No food on the plate, so they haven't started serving yet. In the kitchen. Now, if I recall, there's a survivor in here, but he is infected. Bit of a spoiler alert, I know. Really big kitchen. I would like to go to this university.
Roger.
So I actually got the action figure of Helen over there, that I got from Supernova.
Don't shoot!
It was like 120 something bucks that I got for 80 bucks because it was the last day.
Are you alright?
The fog.
What?
The fog. It came out of nowhere. Liz! Wait, let me go! It's too dangerous. My daughter, she's all alone. If we don't do something...
Alright, I get it. But if you don't keep it down, you won't live to save her. You understand?
Liz.
Is that your daughter? All right, let's find her.
Leon, we don't have time
We're making the time.
Liz, where are you?
I like it how that everyone has really advanced cell phones with almost holographic technology. That guy certainly does, but he was, then again, probably with the president's staff, so he would have really advanced shit like that. It's just really cool.
Oh god.
I can pull out my gun, so obviously we can
They're
fight
scared.
now. What is that? That's a turkey. Damn, that looks good.
Who turned the lights off?
Stay sharp.
Okay. We were just here. We've got to go back the way we came. Is it going to be that simple? I don't think so. So after this game came out, I believe Resident Evil Revelations 2 came out shortly after, about a year or so after. And now Resident Evil Biohazard is coming out. Now it's called Biohazard, I'm guessing because in Japan, which this is a really Japanese-like franchise game.
That's quite a draft.
We need to find her.
So yeah, a
We will.
lot of this is
Just
like
stay
a
close.
Japanese, you know, owned and operated franchise. So in Japan, they call Resident Evil Biohazard. That's what it's simply known in Japan. So that's probably why it is called Biohazard. And it's a whole, they're going back to their roots, you know, the whole family crest sort of thing, family roots behind it. I know that there was a few families who actually created the Umbrella company and had a lot to do with what the hell was going on. The Spencer, the Ashfield, and I believe there's a third.
Please answer.
And I believe this might,
your daddy,
the new
Liz.
game might be centered around the third. They're all really, you know, high class. They're very old school in many ways. Their houses are full of antique furniture. Wing shooter.
You all right?
I will be once I find my daughter. I called her
Contractions.
but we got cut off.
Yeah,
she's
it's quite
here.
obviously that he is in
Somewhere.
fact infected. And we do find his daughter alive. She's not too far away.
We'll need to get the elevator working again.
It's locked, but I work here. I've got the keys. Once we're in, we can take my car.
Thanks. Now let's find Liz and get the hell out of here.
Liz? Liz, is that you?
So we've been playing this game for at least 10 minutes now and not have seen a single zombie except for the president. The controller just shook when that lightning struck. Bloody handprint.
Careful.
Okay.
Elena.
Okay.
Is it Liz's? I doubt it. Those hands look way too big for a teenage girl. She's a teenage girl, by the way. Found the source of the blood.
They already got out. They're waiting for us at home.
That guy has a sheer sign of of terror on his face, frozen. And for a sec there, I thought that was Mum and Tennille. She was just saying, but he was just saying, but no, it was just them. Looks like they came through here. One was attacked and the other one bit them, maybe? I don't really know. I like to sort of, piece together what exactly went down.
How do we get out of
when
this
I make
place?
my video game this year, I
underground
intend
parking
to
lot.
create a video game with that sort of scenario where
The
you can
elevator is
actually
up ahead.
look at the evidence and
Hopefully
sort
it
of
still
pin
works.
together what happened. Oh, this is moving so slow. You don't want to be rude.
Let's get this out of our way.
Did this fall back down again?
I'm glad you guys were here. It's going to be okay, Lizzie. You're going to be okay.
Dad.
We're almost there. Liz?
She hasn't completely fallen down, which means the virus is sort of keeping her up.
The power.
They have torches. Why aren't they whipping out their torches?
Oh my god!
She's already gone! Shoot her!
What?
You have to be so careful that she would just not turn her head and take a big bite out of your arm.
I can't believe this.
Well, get used to it. It's either them or us. And they don't hesitate.
Why did this have to happen?
So she ate her dad. I kind of thought it was the other way
We're alone
around.
in here.
Elena, grab your gun. Shit! Don't let him in!
They're already in. That guy just recently died. So of course the alarm attracts them to that area, so it's a good idea to sort of run past them.
That's our cue to get the hell out of here.
Kind of reminds me of
couldn't agree
Day of the
more.
Dead, when they're in the parking garage. One of the Dead too, technically. I love those movies.
Okay!
Hey!
Okay!
You can actually order her to come over, so that's pretty fun. Coffee, is this some kind of surveillance room? Help. Hey, Hey guys, hey guys. They're too busy yelling out for help. How could that guy have not noticed that? Come on.
Let's go.
Leon, it's too late. There's nothing we can do.
You're right. Let's get the hell out of here.
Agreed. Zombies are attracted by sounds, especially gunshots, which is one of the reasons you should survive the zombie apocalypse. Keep that in mind. So right now we're still rocking the wing shooter. We're going to get a series of new weapons a bit later on in the game, but right now we're stuck with the wing shooter. So the graphics are just incredible. I mean, this is on the PlayStation 3,
this thing spread in gas
and
form,
they just hugely increased the graphics from number 5 alone.
That would mean everyone on campus.
Yeah, but then why is it so quiet? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Lecture hall. Oh, damn it.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
Headshot. Another headshot. What hit me? That guy hit me? Okay, I see how. This guy is glitched to hell. Look at him. So we may be in the city. I don't know which city we are in now, but the game's going to change. We're going to go all over the world as well, because we'll be playing at all these different characters. So yeah, we'll be all over the world. We're going to have a lot of different funs. We're going to be playing as Sherry as well, as in Sherry Birkin. We first encountered her in Resident Evil Umbrella Umbrella Mercenary Team. I can't remember what it's called. The Umbrella something. I keep expecting that big ass parasite to come out from Resident Evil 5. It's just amazing how easy it is for this zombie virus to escape. I mean, this thing could easily fuck over the entire world. Basically, if the zombie level has already reached this, you know, percentage, there's basically no stopping it.
I wonder if there are any survivors. Elena.
So, 1,000 views, I will go and purchase the Resident Evil
Get to the security gate. It'll lead you off the campus.
Jacket. I will purchase Leon's jacket. This is the campus grounds. What do they got here? I'm seeing it look like sushi and sandwiches. I don't really know what the hell those things are. They look good though. Once again, sushi. Maybe some kind of egg dish, like some kind of omelette. There could be a sandwich, that could be cake. I don't really know. That umbrella is tipped over and looks like it's eaten and covered in blood. We're going to see a lot of new BOWs, as I mentioned before. Like in Resident Evil 5, Umbrella, like in a last-ditch effort to, you know, a lot of people just sort of get their money back. They just simply sold the BOWs to anyone, to the highest bidder. And then not only that, those highest bidders continued on the
Hunnigan,
research.
the gate's locked. Anything you can do?
Sorry, not from here. Try the staff building behind the bleachers. I'm guessing you'll find keys for the gate there.
West entrance and student dorm. Red herb. Of course, you know what the red herbs do. If you don't know what they do, I shall explain. You mix them with the green herbs, and the green herb is a healing agent. So if you combine it with the green herb, you get a significantly more powerful herb compared to like mixing two together, which you also can do. Two is better than one.
Trigger finger ready.
It's more than double.
Never know what's around the next corner.
Got it.
And a red and green are more than, you know, two greens put together. The whole idea is that you would get a green, red, and yellow herb, and that gives you full health. Hey, that's where these two guys were. That's the help sign. That's what these two guys were.
The door's locked. There's no way out.
I'm on it. Just give me a minute.
Now we know where all the infected were hiding out.
They're actually just hiding out on like the field. That's where they really were. That was probably some kind of temporary evacuation point. I'd say, and of course, it went to hell because not many people made it out.
This is pretty tight security for a college campus.
That one's carrying a weapon.
Any day now, Hunnigan. We gotta get out of here.
I've almost got it. Hang on.
Hey, she's kind of hot.
It's open. Get out of there now.
That's some fine ass Zilf. Get it? Get it? That's a zombie I'd like to.
One surprise
friend.
after another.
That's a fine ass Zilf. Yeah, that's safe, just keeping ammunition on. So those two guys were obviously trying to get into that, into this room. Viva trying to get the attention of the security camera, hoping that someone inside would see it and let them in. So I don't really know what to expect in this room. This should actually tell us what's going on. Those computer monitors there. This is a library by the looks of it. Once again, Resident Evil, you just find someone who basically died. It's not really Resident Evil, that's more of the Dead Space thing. Just finding some last survivor, but you can't actually help them. What the hell? Oh, you gotta shoot these. Files and figures. That was the concept from Resident Evil 4. So, you know, it's again with Leon. That's pretty cool. I had completely forgotten about that. Proceeding forward. Interesting, interesting. She kind of cute as well. Hey babe, can I have your number? Oh, I guess not. So obviously they're trying to get into this room. I'm guessing it's simply a lot safer compared to everywhere else. You know, it's got that secure room over there. They were probably because they were right next to this whole zombie horde over here on the campground, so they were probably trapped and simply just needed to get into a safer room. Hence the concept of, you know, asking for help with Viva the Sign. But of course, the jumping, raving sort of thing, the only thing that did was get their attention. I get the zombies' attention, and they got eaten up. Yeah, we probably shot them. We didn't put a hole in the head of that guy neither. The one who the survivor who got his neck chewed by his own daughter. We didn't shoot him, so he's probably up in the well, he'd definitely be up and walking around in that elevator. For the next person to open up, and there's that guy going through there. Is probably going to trigger some kind of alarm.
Should have known better.
Of course, they are considerably faster than the ones from previous games, actually.
Got it.
The concept of a slow-moving zombie has been basically removed from the game. They are, you know, much faster.
Nice.
I command you, give me a hand.
Take a right up ahead. You're almost there. Keep running.
I'm going to make this the end of the first episode because I've got some audio issues.
I think we just found our ride out
like
of here.
and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment on something you think I've missed, something you'd like to see next.
Damn it, no keys.
Are you sure?
Still got to help find the damn keys.
I'm looking. What about the glove compartment?
No, nothing.
Checking the car isn't as easy as it looks in the movies.
Should we hotwire it?
Hold on. Found the keys.
The police officer just leaves them in there. It's still a cop car. Remember, Leon used to be a
clear
police
behind
officer,
us.
but only
Back
for
up.
1 day. And that was the same day as the Raccoon City outbreak.
You buckled in?
His first day on the job
Then hold on.
was when the outbreak happened, and he teamed up with Claire Redfield.
Made it off campus. Now we just gotta get through town.
Without getting killed.
What? Come on! That doesn't make any sense. To flip the car just like that. Come on, they could have just stopped.
Shit.
I'm sorry, that is not realistic at all. Okay, yes, as I was saying before, like and subscribe to my channel, blah blah blah. Leave in the comments on something you think I've missed, maybe some information about the game that I simply haven't mentioned. Any sort of comments on what game you think I should play next, or what you would simply like to see on my channel. Alright YouTube, catch you later.